Hey, what's up? This is Paul. So in this video series, I'm going to be showing you how to get the best out of KARTRA. So when you first sign up for KARTRA, you may have got a 2-week trial or you may have just dug straight in. But what tends to happen is a lot of people will get confused. Now, actually, KARTRA is different to all the other landing page software. So there's a slight learning curve, but they've designed it in such a way so that it's super easy to use. So once you grasp it, you won't need to think. Okay, I do not need to think where I go, what I do, how I use this. It's super easy, but it looks very confusing when you first come in because it's different, right? And they've designed it in such a way so that it is like super easy to use. So what I'm going to do in this video, first of all, and then I've got some more videos coming out later where I'm actually going to talk you through some of the different things you can do. But in this first video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, like, when you first come inside, what you should do to start getting to grips with it and how you can kind of get the best out of it. So first thing I would do is I would go and join all the support. So they've got an official Facebook group. I'll put the links to these. You can join the official Facebook group. Now, we've got an unofficial Facebook group, and this is super engaged. We've now got, as of today, like 295 members, and people are posting in here all the time. And this is really good because with this Facebook group, you don't need to be pre-approved for questions. So if there's anything you want to ask or anything that's kind of like technical, but you don't want to kind of post it in the official group for whatever reason, you can post it in here. Okay. And people are there's some really super helpful people in here. So that's pretty good. Now, the other thing as well is that KARTRA have live weekly calls. So they've got your back. So all you need to do is sign up for this, and you'll get a reminder every single week of the weekly calls, and you can see that the next one's starting in a day, and it's like Q&A, everything to do with KARTRA. So if you've got, they've got your back. So these are free. You don't have to pay for these. So obviously, when you sign up with KARTRA, obviously you can attend these every single week, and they will go over any of your headaches, anything that you want to get added. You can mention in there, like all that sort of good stuff. They've got your back. So I would totally recommend signing up and attending these. And again, like, this is going to give you so much insight into KARTRA as well. Okay. We've also got the KARTRAverse. Now you can actually access this from your KARTRA dashboard. You'll see this little hat at the top here. When you press that, you come into the KARTRAverse. Okay. Now you've got the KARTRA training program, and you've got the KARTRA Academy. So you've got 2 training portals. And again, all of this is completely free with your membership. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into the KARTRA Academy, and what I'm going to recommend you do first of all, so say you've just signed up with KARTRA, or maybe you've signed up for a little while and you haven't really sort of got started with it. The best way for me, I mean, it is different for everyone, but the best way for me is just to go and start building things, start kind of actually playing around and having a go at building things. So what I would recommend, okay, if you come over to my campaigns, if you go to the done for you section here, right, and then you come down to the one that is the 4-day cash machine. This is the one that was, they only had about 3 or 4 of these available when they first launched. They keep adding more in, right? But this one was, they actually brought Frank Kern on board with them when they started. Now, the 4-day cash machine, like, a lot of people have ran their business just using this campaign. So he actually talks you through it himself. Now, originally, when they started, they put it, like, they actually embedded it in here. But what they've done is they've put the training inside the KARTRA Academy. So what I would recommend you do is if you come to this 4-day cash machine, the first thing you want to do is you want to deploy it. So you want to press your deploy, okay? And then you want to give it a prefix. And this prefix is just going to be, like, for instance, you might put your name, anything you want. This is just going to be where all of your assets are deployed. And this prefix is going to basically give it a name for that deployment. So that means that when you deploy it again, if you want to use it again, you can give it a different prefix. So it just kind of creates its own campaign every single time. Okay, I'm not going to do that on this instance because I've deployed this dozens of times and I'm going to get super confused. But what's actually going to happen is when that deploys, you'll actually see these are the assets that you're going to get. Okay, so you'll see you'll get 6 pages, 3 tags, 2 lists, 2 products, 1 sequence, and 1 automation. And when you first look at that, you probably think, oh my God, what on earth is all this? Okay, but don't worry about it, because if you come inside the KARTRA Academy, once you've deployed it, you will notice under done for you, you will see here, there is one that says, if we can find it, it's probably at the top here, 4-day cash machine. There we go. And what I would recommend do is like literally just go through all of these videos. Okay, this is like, they've got videos here. They've obviously got some text here as well that explains everything. and just go through each one of these videos, and you will notice, okay, you can actually see here, look, this is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one. And you'll notice that this is Frank Kern's going to actually talk you through exactly all of the configuration of all of these pages and how it works. Now, why I think this is important, because this is the first thing I did when I got Kartra, is it really starts to key you into all the features and how it works. And it's all well and good like people giving you lots of training and showing you stuff, but when you start to build stuff yourself, it really keys you in. So I would go through this and I would build your 4-day cash machine. Even if you're not running a product or service, just do a fake one. Just make it up. You'll have a lot of fun with this. It's really good fun, and it really kind of starts to get you to understand how Kartra works and the way it all fits together. And once you've kind of done, and then again, you can go back and do another one. You can choose another one. So say, for instance, you want to do a simple list builder or the book funnel or the quick launch funnel. Again, you deploy it. Okay. Obviously, you can have a look at the assets first. You can deploy it, come into the Kartra Academy, and then just choose your campaign. And once you've built 2 or 3 of these, you will really start to have like a full understanding of how this works and how this all fits together. So if you've kind of come across this video and you haven't got Kartra yet, I'll put a link down below. You can get a 2-week trial on me, and you also get my 24-hour ranking system, which shows you how to get an abundance of traffic on the front page of Google in front of red hot buyers for free. Pretty groundbreaking. So I'll put that link in the description up on the screen. But obviously, if you've already got Kartra, then this is how I recommend you would start. Literally go in, start building some campaigns, and put some time aside for this in the next 2 or 3 weeks when you first get started, because otherwise you'll get confused. You'll put it to a side, and then you'll probably go and buy all these different softwares later on, which are all available inside of Kartra. Kartra's got like virtually all the software you need. It's got the CRM tracking. You can build your, it's got help desks. You can you've got all your forms. You can put all your videos inside of Kartra. You've got you can run your agency inside of Kartra. You can basically it's got your autoresponder. You've even got a booking system. Like, it's got everything you can think of, all tied together for the same price as like the base package of ClickFunnels. So I would recommend like really giving yourself a bit of time, even if you take a day out of your schedule, dig into this, and you won't be disappointed, because once you get it, you won't leave it, because people who get it generally don't. So hopefully that's helpful, guys. Obviously, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments down below. Leave me some comments of some of the struggles that you're having with Kartra, and I'll create some videos for you guys so that you can understand like exactly how to use it. Because I do understand that like when people first come into these things, it can be a little bit overwhelming, right? So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.